good, guys? Prince Sports here. Now, if you're one of those type of people that go by advanced stats and you use stats for your whole criteria and everything, but then you have something common with these analytic geeks. You guys lose every single year. You come up short on all of your predictions. Why is it every team that's predicted to win the championship do advanced metrics, advanced stats, always comes up on the losing end? Why is it the player that checks all the boxes off for advanced stats and advanced metrics gets outplayed sometimes, or loses on the biggest stage there is, or comes up short a lot of the times? Well, reason in a nutshell is very simple. Humans aren't machines. We're not data machines. We can't be easily figured out as typing in 2 plus 2 inside of a calculator. It goes deeper than that. All right? And you have to factor in conditioning. You have to factor in emotions, fear, confidence. Everything plays a part when you're playing a sport that's competitive. All right? Every single mental edge that you could get. The mind controls the body. Okay? The body has to be taken care of. Sometimes it breaks down. Okay, there's numerous ways to come up and to defeat advanced stats, because there is no stat for the human emotion. There is no stat for a common human mistake, a turnover, missing a shot, missing a layup, missing a dunk, which is all common human traits, right? The Lakers and the Nets were both title favorites to win it all this year. And it had the geeks and the general public pretty much feeling like this.
Jeez!
What about this advanced metric? It says in the last decade, 6 teams has went on to win the championship when they were preseason favorites. Does that hold any value with you? It damn sure don't hold any value with me. So basically, all these analytic geeks, every single year, they predict a team to win the championship. And every single year they come up short. But let's just stick to the most recent years. In 2020, based on advanced metrics and advanced stats, the Milwaukee Bucks was supposed to win the NBA championship. How did that turn out? 2021, the Lakers were supposed to win the NBA championship based off advanced metrics. How did that turn out? So, as you can see, every single year, we could go down the gauntlet, but every single year, when a team predicts a team to win the championship, do advanced metrics, they come up short because they constantly denying the human element. And now we're going to talk about the team this year predicted to win the NBA championship, do advanced metrics. And if that team don't win the championship, that'll prove my point even more, that you can't take everything that's written on a piece of paper seriously, because stats will always be misleading if you're not paying context to them, if you're not looking at the games, watching the games, and figuring out how a guy does this or how a team does that. There's ways that you could calculate and things that you could look at that just don't show up on a stat sheet. So let's get into some of their advanced metrics and breakdowns. According to advanced metrics, the Boston Celtics have the best chance of winning an NBA championship. With 31%, Suns got 21%. Now here's something more fascinating. The Boston Celtics have the highest winning percentage against all the best teams in the NBA. And as you can see, it's by a landslide. It actually shows in these advanced metrics that they've been kicking everybody's ass. This is another useless stat. Just because you beat top teams in the NBA don't mean you're going to go on to win the NBA championship. Another useless advanced metric stat. Meaning, so as you can see, the Boston Celtics is predicted to win the NBA championship due advanced metrics. All of that criteria I just broke down for you, basically, that means that they're the team that's supposed to be winning the championship this season, because they check everything off. Basically, everything on the list to win the championship, quote unquote, they check off. But how many of us got the Boston Celtics winning the championship? Not too many of us. I guarantee you, most likely, the general public that's not looking at advanced metric is going to be right about who wins the NBA championship. And it won't be the Boston Celtics. I'm going to prove myself right again. I bet you. But only time will tell. Prince Sports out. Peace. So, according to advanced metrics, the Boston Celtics will win the title. I'm calling cap on this. Stone Cold Stunner these geeks.